Should be working. Yeah, let me refresh mine. You guys able to see me all right? All right. We've got someone saying that they can see. No more buffering? Is this working for real, everybody? You see, we're trying to make this stream high quality, all right? We've never done this before. All right, everyone's saying it's working. Sweet. Josh, keep an eye out.
Hey guys, if you can hear us, leave us a comment.
Great, everyone's leaving comments already. If you can hear us, say, I can hear you, son. I want to see the sun at the end of that sentence. Thank you very much. We're good, okay. By the way, if I look over this way sometimes, I've got my notes and whatnot, but welcome everybody. How many people we got so far? 400, nearly 500 people. This is officially the Monarch matte paste launch, which we're gonna get to, in a little bit. I just wanna give some time to let everybody come in. And first of all, what you think, huh? Pretty good for a YouTube live, right? We've got the whole background thing going on. We got the products, we got the whole set. We've got Josh over here, who you can't see, but he's doing graphics. Is there any graphic you can throw in just to show them?
Sure thing.
Thanks. You can see the live thing up here. Man, this is a proper production today. I can hear you, son. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know that you can hear me just fine. Hope that you guys are as excited as I am. To be honest, my heart is racing a little bit. It always is when we get to these live events. It's just kind of a little bit intimidating talking to a bunch of people, but we're gonna get through it. Have you tried a graphic yet? Okay, oh, look, there's a graphic. There it is. I don't know which way I'm supposed to point for you to see it. This way. There's a graphic. So this is a proper live show. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are about 5 minutes into this. Hopefully all the bugs and everything is fine. So, what is going on? I'll tell you a little bit about me. I've been going to the gym a little bit more. I'm doing PT sessions twice a week. I've been doing it for just about a month now. So, hoping to see some results. Where's this? Give me a second. Ugh. I just had my first mass gainer because I'm trying to put on a little bit of weight. So, so far it's going pretty good. If I'm able to stick to it, which I'm planning on doing, maybe I'll make, some kind of gym update video in the future. But that's kind of been a personal goal of mine for a little bit now. I've been wanting to kind of hit the gym a little bit harder, put on a little bit of mass, put on a little bit of muscles. That's the plan, because I'm sure as most of you guys can tell, I'm fairly skinny. I'm working on it, all right? Get rid of the intro, Josh, we just did that. Oh wait, also, still part of this intro. So the kind of the tag, if you will, the hashtag that we're using with this launch is Tame Your Mane. So if you guys end up picking up a Monarch yourself, if you post it on social media anywhere, use the hashtag Tame Your Mane. We'll be able to see it. We might feature some of your pictures on the By BluMaan Instagram, on Facebook, stuff like that. Speaking of which, Monarch Matte Paste has officially launched. It is live right now, and in fact, you can pick up your jar in the description of this live stream, which is pretty cool. It's been a long time coming. There's been so much that has gone into the work of Monarch, so much behind the scenes stuff to get just prepared for this day. I'm so happy that launch is finally here. I hope that you guys are excited about this as well. Obviously, we're going to be getting into the details, into the specifics, all of that good stuff on what Monarch is. I'm just going to check my schedule. What do you know? We have a little question and answer session coming up. So, to be honest, we've already been on this for 7 minutes, but look, I'm gonna talk about Monarch first. and then I'm gonna get to the question and answers, because I'm sure most questions are gonna be about Monarch. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a breakdown of what this product is. Also, if you go to the home page, oh, I've got my Instagram graphic up. You can go follow me on Instagram. It's at BluMaan. What do you know? Now, if you go to the link, the Monarch link in the description, I've got about a 2.5 minute there that you can watch, 2.5 minute video that you can watch at some point telling you all about the details of this, but obviously I'm gonna run you through that right now as well. So Monarch, there was 3 main things, all right? I'm gonna see if I can remember all 3 that we wanted to have in this product when we were developing. One of the most important things was making sure that we could have a product that was really easy to use. That was kind of, I felt like a product that was really easy to use was kind of lacking from our range, you know, because we've got like Cavalier, which is a super stronghold product, but it's also very thick. It's very heavy. It's great for people with thick hair though. Like, you know, it's still one of my go-to products because I have thick hair, but it's not for everyone. With this though, with Monarch, it is super creamy. At some point we'll have some video demonstrations, I think. Josh is giving me the thumbs up. Cool, saying it's up, or it's coming anyways. Super creasy, super easy to break down, super easy to scoop out, super easy to apply, so you're basically getting like no tug and pull. This always happens with live streams. I get out of breath. 1 second. Very easy anyways, is what I'm trying to get at, working with Monarch matte paste. It goes in your hair, pretty much tug and pull free. And that's just a nice experience, obviously, to have. And I felt like we've been needing a product like that, that is easy to apply and easy to use, but also have a good amount of hold. And that's what makes Monarch a little bit special to me. And I've mentioned this a couple times. I'm not sure if any of these videos have actually gone out yet, but I feel like, to me, Monarch is a good example of the BluMaan evolution of products. Kind of a good example of everything that we've been learning over the past 3 years when it comes to product development. And I mean this in terms of a balance between how easy it is to apply, how easy it is to style your hair, but still getting a good amount of texture and a good amount of hold out of it as well. And actually touching on that texture point, it is called a matte paste because we've got a cream clay and we've got Cavalier clay, but I'm such a texture guy, we've still added 2 clay ingredients in here as well. So it is a matte paste, but it also has those clay benefits that help to add texture, that help to kind of add that slightly gritty feel, but definitely not gritty like Cavalier, more like, you know, it helps to emphasize that texture, but it is still super lightweight. I kind of got off topic. I was telling you about the 3 things that went into this product. The first one was easy to use and apply. The second one was still have a good amount of hold. And the third one, I think, was the texture point. Oh, no, sorry. The third one was how lightweight it is in your hair. So it's not heavy holding like Cavalier. It is, and because it's lightweight, it's really good for people with who have thinner hair as well. But interesting enough, and this goes back to the balance point that I was talking about, since I've had samples of this product, and I've had samples for about 3 months or so. By the way, any questions? I'm gonna get to your questions in a bit, okay? So we're gonna get there. I'm just letting you guys know everything about this for now. What was I saying?
Samples.
Yes, I've had samples of Monarch for about 3 or 4 months, and obviously, you know, this was before anyone knew about Monarch, and I have been using Monarch as much, and if not a little bit more, than Cavalier, which is the first time. It's my first go-to product since having Cavalier out. And obviously, you know, my hair is thick, so it's kind of interesting how well Monarch can work for thick hair, but also how lightweight it is and still functional for thinner hair. as well. It feels completely different to Cavalier, by the way. I know I keep kind of bringing up Cavalier, but it feels nothing like Cavalier. It's way creamier, way lighter. The hold, speaking about that hold, the hold is not as much, or it's not as intense as Cavalier. It's slightly less, but it is more than Hybrid. So Hybrid is kind of like a light to medium. Monarch is kind of like a medium to high. And then our Cavalier over here is a high hold product. Quick sip of water before we continue. Main your mane. It's hashtag tame your mane, everybody. If you're new, by the way, hope you are having a lovely day. Also, Monarch has dropped. You can check it out. First link in the description. Not first link, third link. Third link. But anyways, I just have a few more things to say before I get to your questions. When it comes to the hold, it's one of those products where the hold will depend a little bit on how much you use. Because it is quite a lightweight product and it doesn't weigh your hair down, you can get away with using more of this stuff if you want to have a stronger hold. So unlike, for example, Cavalier again, since Cavalier is such a dense and heavy product, you really don't want to use much of this stuff. But depending on how much hold you want, you can go for a scoop and a half, you can go for 2 scoops if you want, and still get a really strong hold, but not have it feel kind of that intense or heavy or weighing down your hair. So to me, that's a pretty cool feature. And so pretty much every time that I use this product, I'm able to get a strong hold out of it because of the amount that I use. And last thing I want to touch on before I start answering some questions is what I found as well is that this is, I think out of the products that we have, this is a really good product for slightly shorter hair lengths as well. And don't get me wrong, it will work for your swoop back quiffs, it'll work for, you know, your messy slick back, stuff like that. But since I've been rocking kind of shorter hair for the past couple months, this has been my go-to because of how easy it is to use and the amount of texture that I'm still able to get out of it and how light it makes my hair feel. If you do kind of rock shorter hair, I think that you will really enjoy this product. If you rock longer hair, still a good shout, but I'm just letting you know, since I've been having short hair for a while, I've really been liking the results. How was that? It was good?
That was good, Joe. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
Shall we announce some winners?
You're right. We've got some competition winners from a couple videos ago. Where are they? I don't know who they are yet. Well, I do know, I just have to find the names. But a couple videos ago, we ran a competition. There was 5 people who won second place, 3 people who won first place. Excuse me. Yep, that's correct. How do I find out who they are?
Stephen sent you an email.
Thanks, Stephen. Let me pull up this email.
I've got the graphic ready, but I just need you to announce them.
No, throw the graphic up.
Are you sure?
Yeah, throw it up.
All right, going up.
Because I'm not going to see that for a little bit anyways.
Well, these are the second prize winners.
Aha, I got them. All right.
Second prize.
Second place. For those in second place, what does second place win? They won a jar of Monarch. Yeah, second place won 1 jar of Monarch. And you guys have been emailed, by the way, if you are any of these winners. Riley, Jared Jen Paul, Dena Ray, Michael, and Ahmed Aman. If I mispronounced any of those names, I apologize. But you guys have emails. If you did enter the competition and your name is one of these or sounds similar, check your email. You may be a winner. And then as for first place, you good with that one? As for first place, we've got 3 first place winners who won a year's supply of Monarch. Wow, isn't that amazing? We've got Dylan, Edwin Pereira, and Joey Chavaz, aka Big Boy Gets His Hair Cut. I don't know, that's just in the notes that I have. I'm not sure what that means, but congratulations to second place, congratulations to first place. You've got your emails. So if you're not aware, go check it out. Wow, all right guys, I've kind of told you the rundown, the scoop, if you will. Get it? He gets it. So if you guys have any questions for Monarch, hashtag tame your main, throw it my way. If you're new here, it is live right now in the description of this video. You can go check it out, pick up a jar if you're feeling like doing so. We got 600 people watching this video right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and you make me feel that pressure, that's for show. For sure. So someone asked, what does Monarch do? You've been paying attention, haven't you? I know there's probably some new people on here. For anyone who is new, is tuning in and you didn't hear me give the rundown of Monarch, if you click the link in the description of this video that takes you to the Monarch page, I've got a 2.5-minute video that gives you just a quick rundown, tells you pretty much everything that you need to know about Monarch, but we'll retouch on some of the features a little bit later. So I'm gonna actually go through. I have a question, is it already sold out? I don't believe so. It shouldn't be sold out. Let's see. No, we'll be good. If anyone in Vancouver is watching, can you just be on chat with me in general? So if I don't know any of these answers, you can help me out. Is Monarch sold out? It definitely won't be sold out, not yet. Give it another 5 minutes at least. All right, let me go through. So someone's asking about shipping. This is something that we wanted to touch on, especially shipping to like India. This is something that we are actively working on. We don't have it finalized yet, but we've been working hard at making shipping happen in India. So that's in progress. Also, Monarch is going to be going to some of our distributors worldwide. I don't have an exact list of which countries or which distributors are going to be having Monarch yet, but when I do, I'll definitely have that in a video coming up. But when it comes to our own website, we ship to most countries in the world. We've got a list that we don't ship to, but you know, we've got pretty fast shipping within North America. And then I think, what is it, like it's around, do you know what it is, international shipping or not really? I know we recently had to up it a little bit for international shipping, but that's because we wanted to be using a way more reliable and also quicker service. So it's been, you know, it's been way better using this new shipping company, even though it's a bit more expensive, but it guarantees that you guys are getting the products and you're also getting them faster than having to wait like a couple weeks. Let's look at some more. What's the difference? All right, sure, we'll answer this one. What's the difference between original? What's the difference between original and Monarch? Nothing, same product, different label. Not really. So original and Monarch both have a 4 out of 6 hold rating. Original for me is my go-to pre-styler. It is a fantastic before you blow dry product, and that's kind of where I get the most hold out of this product. You made me remember something that I'll touch on in a second as well. But some things that people have said in the past, you know, it's not the smoothest product to run through your hair. There's a little bit of tug and pull, and then also it is like very wax based, so you do have a bit more of a waxy finish, which is obviously what some people want out of their product, whereas matte paste is definitely more paste-like, hence the name, and also more clay-based. So to me and my hair, especially as a post-styler, it feels a little bit more natural. And it also feels, as I was talking before, pretty lightweight, but it still has a good amount of control. It definitely applies a little bit easier. Now, one thing I wanted to touch on when I was talking about the hold earlier on in this video, I definitely get a longer hold out of Monarch if I do use a pre-styler, and that's just something that I wanted to be up front with. It doesn't necessarily have to be original, but original is what I use, what I've been using for the past, like, ever since it came out, like 2 years or however long it's been. So if I use original as a pre-styler and then I layer it or finish it off with Monarch, then I get, I get fantastic results with that combination. Mike Smith, actually, from Modern Man TV, he made an awesome review on this product, and he kind of explained that as well. If you do use a pre-styler, you'll be getting your hairstyle lasting a little bit longer with Monarch. So I highly suggest checking out. If you're watching Mike, not sure if you are, amazing product reviews. Type in Modern Man TV, check out his review at some point.
Hey Joe.
What?
We're getting quite a few questions on the smell.
Yes, the smell of Monarch, but of course. Let me just remind myself. It's unscented. Not really. Well, kind of. Well, no, it's light scented. So something that we did differently from Hybrid. Hybrid is quite a stronger smell, let's just say. We went pretty easy, pretty light, but still, there's still an obvious scent. And actually, Kimmy told me earlier, that's right, it's like a hint, I forget how she worded it, but it was like a hint of jasmine mixed in with some musk. So it's, the best way to explain it, it's a little bit cologne-y. It smells a little bit like a cologne, but definitely not overpowering. It's definitely on the lighter, more, how do you say, kind of summery, light side of things. I think it's a really pleasant scent. It's definitely not overpowering. It's not offensive or anything like that, but it is still quite distinct and unique. It's kind of hard to explain. Best way, you gotta kind of put it in your basket, click buy now, and then you can smell it for yourself. Any more questions from you, or should I just go through?
Just go through.
Let's just go through. Can you get it for free? Unfortunately, no, you can't. Thin hair, question mark. If you're new here, I mentioned earlier, it is a product that our testers, actually we can talk about the testers, can't we?
Yeah.
What?
Let's throw up a graphic in.
Yeah, throw up a graphic on the testers. So we've got some results from testers, which is where I'm getting most of this information from. Someone asked about it working on thin hair. We did have a lot of the responses that we had from the people who did have thin hair said that it worked really well for their thin hair. So, it works well for your thin hair. Again, that's due to how easy it is to apply. If you have sensitive hair, you're not going to struggle with this product because you're not going to have that tug or pull. It's lightweight, it's airy in your hair, it doesn't weigh it down. So these are all factors that do help people with, finer, thinner hair. At the same time, like I also mentioned, you take enough of this, maybe take a bigger scoop or so, and for my thick hair, I've really been enjoying Monarch as well. And I think I was trying to figure out why I liked Monarch so much, or why I keep going back to it. And it is that ease of use factor. It is just such a quick fix product. In the morning, I blow dry my hair. I don't want to have to kind of, deal with too much. I just woke up. I just take a scoop, break it down, throw it in, and it's as simple as that. And so I think that's one of the reasons that keeps making me personally go back time and time. And then of course the results that I get, because I've got the results to back up that application. Hashtag tame your mane. So first, I don't know how to spell mane or mane. I think it's M-A-N-E. That's a good point. Tame your mane. T-A-M-E. T-A-I-M. Never mind, I'm just going to continue the question. But can it be used as a pre-styling product or just a post-styling product? And does it have heat protection or not? So we don't have a specific heat protection ingredient built in. That's because we did design it as a post-styling product. That said, with all of these products, I mean, you can always try it as a pre-styler. What I found interesting was how many people have actually been using hybrid as a pre-styler. We never marketed hybrid as a pre-styler. We never told anyone, you know, you should use this as a pre-styler. But people have tried it out from themselves, and I've seen, like, in the BluMaan community discussion on Facebook, tons of people talking about hybrid being a fantastic pre-styler. So, you know, try it out, try Monarch out. I imagine it would do a pretty decent job. For me, original is where it's at. Original is my favorite pre-styler. But hey, you can try it out. No reason not to. Use Cavalier clay, but you still don't have a girlfriend? Monarch will get you there, I promise. I don't promise, but it should help. Does it make your hair hard or white? Not sure what you mean exactly by white. Maybe you mean like flakes. Every time I've used this product, I've been completely flake free. And you just brought up something else that I wanted to mention as well, because I have seen a couple questions asking, are there any hardening effects? Does it make your hair crispy? Anything like that? Definitely not. I've had Monarch in since, I think, 8:45 a.m. this morning, and it is 6:30. Do the math. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. So this is 10 hours later. How's it look? I think it looks all right. I don't have a mirror in front of me, but I haven't applied anything in my hair since 8:45-ish this morning. So 10 hours later, it moves around just fine. As you can see, no problem. I can reposition it. It's moldable. You can put it in any which direction that you want. It should be a pliable product while still providing the texture that everybody loves in matte finish products. That's another thing, matte finish. It is a matte finish product. It is called matte paste. What a surprise. We've got a video demo up. Never mind. Yeah, it is a matte finish product, but it's more, sorry, I lost my trail of thought. But it's not overly dry or like oil absorbing. So your hairstyle is going to be left looking natural and looking kind of healthy. And speaking about healthy, we've also got a bunch of different, or a couple different hair oils and hair butters in there as well, which just help with, you know, general scalp nourishment, stuff like that. Like what do we got? We've got castor oil. We've got shea butter. There's a good amount of shea butter in there. We've got mango seed butter, cocoa seed butter. So these are all stuff that's just nice, makes your hair real happy. Laurel or Yanny? I've heard Laurel every single time, and it's actually Laurel. The original recording was Laurel, so anyone who thinks it's Yanny, you're actually incorrect. You can keep thinking you're hearing Yanny, but it's actually 100% supposed to be Laurel.
Hey Joe.
What?
We haven't addressed any pricing and special deals.
We have special deals?
We do.
No way. Let's take a look.
Perhaps you should have a look and explain.
Perhaps I will. Well, guys, let me tell you right now. Give me 1 second. We've got one jar for our standard price of $19.50. Or if you go for 2 jars, you can get that for $35, which is saving yourself $4. And then we've also got 2 jars plus our digital download, which is Crushing Your Goals, a little bit about what we've done as BluMaan to get where we are today in terms of you know, growing the business, growing our brand. What have we done kind of to get to where we are? So if you want that digital download plus 2 jars, that is $38.50. Wait a second, that's even, oh yeah, $38.50, that's right. So you're saving about $4.50 on that. So we've got a couple deals going on right now, and these deals end in about 12 days. So if you want to snag yourself a deal, now's the time to do it before we sell out. If that happens. And you never know. You never know what could happen. What do you earn if you give me your kidney? You get 1 free jar of Monarch. You give me your kidney, I'll send you a jar of Monarch. 1. Josh, you haven't been highlighting anything in red. Where are we on this?
Yeah, sorry. Well, we kind of went off track.
Just a little bit. It's expected.
I think what we need to discuss is the BluMaan community and how that helps build and make Monarch.
Yeah, well, obviously, with every product that we do, we always have the community in mind. That's kind of the forefront. We want to know what kind of problems can we solve. So this time around, the problems that that we've identified from working with you guys have been, mainly that tugging and pulling, or I guess the combination. Stop laughing. This is serious right now. The balance between how hard it is to apply a product, you're a child. The balance between how hard it is to apply a product in terms of how hard it is to put it through your hair and the tug that you get and whatnot, and also having a strong hold. So from what I've seen a lot, in my past experience with products is if it's kind of hard to apply, it has a stronger hold. If it's easy to apply, it doesn't have as strong a hold. So we wanted to figure out how to merge these two, have an easy to apply experience and a firm hold, we've got a medium to firm, depending on how much you use. And a lot of that has come from understanding what you guys feel is missing from the market and what we need to figure out in order to offer a solution. So obviously, if you guys are not part of the BluMaan community discussion, we need a link. Just go to Facebook.
There's a graphic on screen, and if you search BluMaan community on Facebook, you should find it.
Do you hear that? Just go to Facebook and search for BluMaan community discussion and join. And basically the whole point, we've got it on screen right now, but the whole point is to share your own hairstyles, give advice, get advice. It's a place for hairstyle and fashion enthusiasts. If that sounds like you, check it out. And obviously, we also do a lot of product testing and questions in that community as well. So a lot of the development that happened, for example, the whole reason why this line is green and the way that it looks is because of your guys' feedback. We've made a bit of a line mock-up, posted it up there, and through your suggestions, a bunch of people wanted it green for some reason, so we made it green. And then also the expression that the line has and the clothes that it's wearing has all come down to stuff that you guys suggested. So we're very dedicated to making products based off of what the community wants, which is a cool. It's cool that we get to do that. It's cool that we have a platform where we're actually able to develop products amongst people who really care about that kind of product. So that's nice.
We're getting a few questions. I know this is a Monarch live stream, but just about fifth sample.
Oh yeah, fifth sample.
As it's a new product launch, should we address it?
As what?
As we're launching Monarch, shall we address?
Yeah. Well, so Monarch is out. Thank goodness we've got a new product at least in the line. Fifth sample. I get questions on fifth sample all the time. I actually can't believe how many people still ask about fifth sample. It's been so long, but since we haven't had fifth sample. But that's another thing that we're working on. We're actually getting, I want to say, pretty close to cracking the fifth sample mystery. Basically, if you don't know, we had one. We were working with a manufacturer that then we had to stop working with. They were the ones who were making our fifth sample. So now we've been having to recreate fifth sample in a new location, and that's just been difficult, trying to get it to the standard that we want it to be at. But we're getting there, and I got a good feeling that we're almost finished with that. With that said, guys, though, do you have anything else you want to tell me?
No.
No? With that said, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I don't know if you're new here, if you've been watching the whole time, but Monarch is live right now. We've dropped it in the link. All my words are mixing up. We've got it in the description down below. If you guys do want to check this out, if you did miss the features of Monarch, I've got a 2.5-minute video on the page on the Monarch page in the description. It is a easy to use, easy to scoop, easy to apply product. It is lightweight in your hair. It's kind of airy feeling. It's not going to weigh your hair down, but it also gives you a good amount of hold and a good amount of texture. And that texture is thanks to those 2 clay ingredients that I really wanted to make sure that we got in here. So I'm really excited. I hope that you guys enjoy it. I've been using Monarch personally, as I mentioned earlier, I've been using Monarch mostly, like almost exclusively for the past 3 months. So if you go back to any of my older videos, chances are, unless I'm doing a product review in that video, I've been using Monarch because I love how easy it is to use and it still gives me great results. I think that's pretty much it. Hope that you guys enjoyed this little breakdown. We've got the deals up on the website for the next 12 days in like 12 hours, something like that. So if you want a deal on Monarch, we've got that in the same link down there below. Thank you guys for checking out this stream. I'm gonna go home. And that's it.
Is that how you're ending it?
That's how I'm ending it. Thank you guys for watching. It's now 6:40 just about, so end of my day. I'm gonna go home, relax a little bit. I'll see everybody on Friday. Friday's video is coming out on Friday. What do you know?